These fighters are saying Floyd hating, Floyd hating, Floyd hating. The last time I checked, hating on what? On what?
Meaning he is greater at his skill of boxing than Stephen Hawking was at science.
Okay.
I
can live with that, but I don't know if I would call him the greatest fighter of all time. First of all, Terence Crawford is the best fighter on the planet. Pound for pound, he's that dude. In this four-belt era, he is now the undisputed world champion.
Floyd Mayweather did not stay quiet after hearing Stephen A. Smith's recent comments that appear to place Smith above him as a fighter, although Smith also took time to acknowledge how extraordinary Mayweather truly was during his career. He pointed out that Mayweather competed for many years while dealing with serious hand injuries, which reduced his natural punching power and made knockouts much rarer in the later part of his career. Despite this limitation, Floyd Mayweather remained undefeated, repeatedly demonstrating his greatness by outsmarting and outclassing every opponent he stepped in the ring with. Stephen A. Smith stressed that Mayweather's ability to dominate without depending on raw power was clear proof of his brilliance, as he continued to control fights and overcome every challenge put before him.
Mayweather was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand. He constantly broke his hand.
Yeah.
He would go into a ring knowing he had no shot at knocking somebody out because his hands were hurt too much, and literally walked in the ring and said, I'm going to embarrass you and humiliate you by showing the world you can't hit me.
Along with praising Floyd Mayweather, Stephen A. Smith also gave his opinion on a possible dream matchup between Mayweather and Terence Crawford, saying without hesitation that he would choose Crawford and would not question that decision at all. Smith made it clear that if this hypothetical fight ever happened, he believed Crawford would have the edge, leaving him with no doubt about who he would favor in that matchup.
Been avoiding everybody calling it a pick'em fight.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, it could go either way, but I'm going to go with Crawford.
Stephen A. Smith went on to explain that although Floyd Mayweather is unquestionably one of the greatest fighters in boxing history, known for his elite defense, remarkable speed, and outstanding ring intelligence, he would not label him as the single greatest of all time. He said the debate over boxing's greatest fighter is much broader than one name alone, stressing that iconic legends such as Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns, Marvin Hagler, Aaron Pryor, Alexis Arguello, and Salvador Sanchez must also be included in that discussion. Smith added that while Mayweather absolutely deserves tremendous respect for his achievements, he is not the only fighter who should be remembered among the very best the sport has ever seen.
Greater at his skill of boxing than Stephen Hawking was at science.
Okay.
I
can live with that, but I don't know if I would call him the greatest fighter of all time. First of all, Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest ever. He's a brilliant defensive fighter. His speed, his boxing savvy, he's just a savant. But I got to look at the Sugar Ray Leonards of the world. I watch Sugar Ray. I watch Pepino Cuevas. I watch Thomas the Hitman Hearns, Hagler, Mugabe, all of these cats. Aaron Pryor, Alexis Arguello, Salvador Sanchez before he died. But I come up.
Stephen A. Smith also made it clear that Terence Crawford is the current face of boxing, representing the sport at its highest level today. He described Crawford as not only the best active fighter but also the pound-for-pound #1 of this era, a title he believes no one else can claim. Smith pointed to Crawford's historic rise to becoming an undisputed champion in the four-belt era, emphasizing that this accomplishment separates him from the rest and has firmly established him at the very top of the boxing world.
Terence Crawford is the best fighter on the planet. Pound for pound, he's that dude. In this four-belt era, he is now the undisputed world champion.
Boozy Ennis shared a similar view, saying that Terence Crawford deserves to be spoken of in the same breath as legendary fighters like Floyd Mayweather and Sugar Ray Leonard. He explained that Crawford's greatness comes from his readiness to take on every real challenge, consistently facing the top contenders in his divisions and beating them convincingly. Ennis stressed that this willingness to confront and defeat every major opponent firmly places Crawford in the discussion among boxing's all-time greats.
That put him up there with the Floyds, the Ray Leonards.
Right there with them all. You know what I mean? They told me he didn't fight everybody, nobody. He done fought whoever was in front of him, who was in that weight at that time, and he beat everybody. He's great.
Tim Bradley strongly agreed with that view, openly claiming that Terence Crawford would have beaten Floyd Mayweather if they had met in their primes. He explained that his belief is based on Crawford's wide-ranging skill set, his seamless ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw stances, and his pinpoint accuracy. Bradley noted that Mayweather has historically faced challenges against sharp counterpunchers, referencing past bouts where he had to make adjustments against southpaws or fast, aggressive opponents. He added that Crawford not only has elite counterpunching ability but also the versatility to keep Mayweather guessing for the entire fight, arguing that Crawford's size, stance switching, and constant pressure would have been enough to overcome even a prime Mayweather.